Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be testing out the new brawler, Alli. Right now, we're at 1,200 trophies, and we have a tough matchup here because we're up against 3 tanks. So the build I'm using right now, which I think is going to be the best, is the gadget that gives you the enraged as soon as you literally see someone, and you get it for 6 seconds. So the reason why I think that is really good is because it gives you... The enraged is by far the best thing about it. It just is, because you get an increased movement speed, you get 40% extra reload with the second star power, I believe, and you get increased range in both of your forms. So why wouldn't you want to use it? Her super allows her to deal basically double the damage in her next attack as well, which can be pretty good. So here I'll pop gadget just to get a bit enraged, and I'll try and escape this ball. I've got a super here, so let's use my next attack on this primo. And yeah, I'm going to be going through all of her star powers, gadgets, and speaking about whether it's going to be broken or not. I just don't even want to really waste time, to be honest. Like some brawlers, it takes me a little bit of getting used to, but this brawler is busted. It is truly busted. I think well, there's a lot of reasons, and I'll go through it throughout the whole video, but one big reason is this enrage. It's just absolutely crazy, the amount of movement speed boost you can get. Just everything about it is crazy. So I'm going to pop my gadget straight away here to give me increased rage, and again I can go in here, deal, like I can delete half of the tank's HP. I think the other gadget can be good, and I will be trying it out, but this one just seems so good to get your supers start chaining. And you can see I'm just running through everyone. This is my worst matchup. Tanks are supposedly my worst matchup because of the DPS factor, and I'm still just able to run through them. So first game, let's jump into the second. Let's jump into the second game then. So we're going to play this build for another game and then switch over to the other star power and the other gadget. I've not actually used the other star power, but I just can't see a world where it's better than this one in any shape or form. Maybe in the worst matchup possible, you might want to go with that one. So here we're going to pop our gadget. That's going to give us extra reload speed, and we should be able to take down the Charlie. I'm not going to waste my super there, but I'm just trying to win games as quickly as possible. That's why I'm just going in without really any regard for my life. And we should be able to score that, I'm hoping. Beautiful. It's also the fact as well, it's that you get this Miko jump in grass, and you obviously when you're Miko, you cannot be hit. You cannot be hit, which is just crazy. So we're going to go in here and just completely delete them. Completely delete them. And even if Charlie supers us, I think we should be able to score. Okay, no, her spiders actually gives her a little bit of breathing space, but we can take her down easily here. I'm actually going to pop gadget and super. We've got to be careful of this Fang. But again, if we stay in the grass, we should just be able to, if you time it correctly, like again, I'm playing really recklessly. If you time it correctly, you can basically be unavoidable in damage, because as well, you have a quicker unload speed, I believe, and a much quicker reload speed than Miko. So it's going to be really toxic when you're in this grass. So here again, I should be able to win this 1v1 thanks to my super that can just deal double the damage. Just going to heal up here in a second. Pop my enrage because none of them are low. I've got another super. I'm going to wait for them to get close. Pop my stealth here so I can get even more damage. And there's pretty much nothing these guys can do. Oh, that goal nearly went in already there. Okay, I'm just going to jump over this wall and just completely destroy Charlie. Like, how is this fair? The unload speed is way too quick. I don't think she should deal that damage or have the HP. Just everything about it is just busted. Completely busted. And again, I can just get this enraged, and no one's even half HP. I can just get it for free through this gadget. I'm one shot away from my super, so this should help me kill the Fang. That's going to deal 5k damage with the damage gear active, and it's just so incredibly busted. Just how can you not see from this gameplay? I knew it from the sneak peek how broken should be. And yeah, you got to be scared, guys. That is the second game. Let's jump into the next. All right, guys, jumping into the next game then. So we're going to be testing out the first gadget, which is the healing gadget, which actually probably will be pretty good as well. I will test this out a bunch more. I've got a feeling this will be really good in those 1 versus 1 interactions, and it's only 10-second cooldown. And then the first star power as well. So I'm going to heal up here, and that kind of helped me out. But the problem is here, I haven't got a buffed reload speed with my enrage. I don't see how it's going to be good. But a quicker reload, I don't know, I think you only get quicker healing with the star power, right? I mean, with when it's enraged. I completely forgot what the first star power does. I think it's when you're enraged, you heal up quicker. So it's a little bit like, I don't know, maybe it works better with the other gadget, the star power. I should be able to jump in on the Frank there. Nearly actually got myself killed. But the reason why this gadget is going to be good is because, as I said in the sneak peek, what you can do, you do double the damage with your super, And then when you gadget, look at that healing. 6.4k healing. It didn't actually make me win the 1 versus 1 interaction, but it can really turn the tide of a fight. So that's why I think this gadget can be pretty good. I mean, I don't think it's broken, but I think it's definitely on the strong side. For sure. Okay, we've got another Frank here. It's going to be definitely our biggest weakness because we're not using the... I don't know why I just dashed in there. I thought I was going to get the Miko jump. But it's going to be the biggest weakness because we don't have a quicker reload speed with a star power. That's what I'm trying to say. So Alli's going to be interesting. I think she's very, very fun. Let's just say that. But she is definitely on the broken side. So we can definitely sneak in here and score. Beautiful. Invisibility as well. It reveals people in grass as well that are less than half HP. It's just so many broken things about it. It's just absolutely hilarious. I'm going to pop gadget there. I didn't even need to. But we should just be able to score this one in. Nice. I'm not liking this build nowhere near as much. We'll play one more game with it, but I'm just not really seeing the value of these star powers, so let's jump into it. Alright guys, jumping into the next game then. So I'm actually going to try the second gadget and the first star power, I believe, to see if that has better synergy. So the star power works when you're enraged, so I didn't really get any value out of it here. So I'm going to just pop enraged here just to get myself going. You can see the healing's already starting. You know what? This can have some potential. This can definitely have some potential. I'm poisoned up here, so it's not going to help out, but we can kill the Byron there. Beautiful. Okay, so again, 5 seconds until my enrage, which will help me out with my healing. This Daryl is running in. I think we should be able to firm the kill on him. I'm not just going to pop my enraged here. Let's try and dash in. I do waste my extra shot, but we should be able to get the kill on the Byron at least. I mean, I went way too aggro there, but I knew I was going to die, or at least be in a really bad situation, so I may as well just get a trade out with the Byron. Again, I'm just not really feeling this star power. Like, I think in passive game modes it can be good, but for Brawl Ball, I want to be enraged. I want to get that extra reload speed. It is so beneficial. Again, I'm not going to get any value out of star power right now. Let's pop my enrage. I mean, maybe it might help me here. Pop a few pieces of healing. You know what? I can get back to full HP pretty quickly here. Don't think I'm going to be able to kill this Daryl. Where's the ball? Okay, I'm just spamming a bunch of things here. I hope my teammates can deal with this because else it's looking pretty sketch. And we should be able to clear that. And then maybe get the kill onto Maisie. Okay, no, that will do. That will do. I'm so used to the extra reload that I'm spamming too much and wasting a lot of my ammo. But that's just how broken that star power is. Okay, we can just kill this Daryl without even needing to do anything. We're going to pop our enraged and they just won't know what is coming. Okay, we are invisible, but I took way too much. I'm going way too aggressive. I'm trying just to win the game fast so I level up faster and rank up faster. I'm going way too fast. Okay. We should be able to defend this Daryl here. Again, just abusing the grass mechanic in a 1 versus 1 is just absolutely disgusting. Okay, Byron has super, got to be careful of that. Okay, now we're enraged. We're going to need to pop our gadget. There we go. I did think I had the other gadget there, so I was spamming a bunch of buttons. So let's go in here. I'm enraged, so I should start my healing process a lot quicker. I mean, it's not going to be the most broken thing in the world. Take down Byron there. Again, I'm in range, so I'm going to heal up quicker. Yeah, I'm completely dead there. I don't know. This star power, maybe like knockout bounty, super passive game modes, it can have its use case, but you're really relying as well of your teammates to deal the damage to the enemies, so then you're enraged as well. So, yeah, we tried it out. We've got to test some things out. We've still got star play, even though some really sloppy gameplay. Let's jump into a couple more. All right, jumping into the next game, which might be our final game because we are 1 game away from 1,250. I don't want to push her too much because I want to play a bit more ranked. And normally I only push a brawler to 1,500 if I really need to test whether they're broken or not. And we kind of know that she's broken. Like, look at this. It reveals the position of them in bushes. How is this brawler not broken? Now you see the power of the star power. I'm just running it in and deleting people without even a question. It's just too easy, way too easy. So we're gonna pop our gadget and super combo here, and we can just run in and just delete these guys. Yeah, Crow's going to die. Dynamite is probably going to die after a while. We can't really go in here because we're weak, but we're gonna pop our super. That should just be able to basically win that 1 versus 1 interaction easily. Crow's gonna go in and we're gonna easily score. So actually we're gonna play one more game. Let's jump into the final one. Now moving on to the final game. I thought that was a bit too anticlimactic for the final one. So final thoughts on Alli. I think she's the best brawler in the game, absolutely, without a doubt right now. This might change with the hypercharges, guys, but I have 0 doubts that this brawler is the best in the game right now. you can just tell when you play a brawler for the first time, a lot of the time, I just know, especially when they're really overwhelmingly strong, when they're like on the weaker side or balance, you kind of start to second guess yourself for like, okay, is this brawler actually like good? Is it bad? I'm not too sure. But you can straight away tell with Alli. With Kaze, it took a little while because of the skill expression and just it was a completely new brawler, ultra legendary. But with Alli, I think it's plain and simple. Just look at the way that I'm abusing these matchups right here. Yeah. It's just absolutely crazy. I can pop super. Oh, I thought it would actually kill, but Crocs should be able to walk that in. And there we go. Alli is done broken. I mean, if you want to pay to win this game, just go Alli and just get her to whatever trophies just to flex on things. I don't actually think her records are working right now as well, by the way. Like, I've played a lot of games and I haven't got anything. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Make sure to check out Crocs and Paint. Their links are in the description below. But yeah, absolutely busted. I'm going to be streaming later today on Ranked. Hopefully I can fix my PC. But yeah, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.